Niltaliwas Aduxis Naga Ginsus Wiptuk. My name's Shane Perley-Dutcher. Najeo Nil Neqotkuk. I'm from Tobique First Nation in New Brunswick, Canada. To the Wolastoq, the fiddlehead is like the first food that we gather every spring. And it's been part of our way of life since time immemorial. I was brought up, my aunts, my mother, my father, we all picked fiddleheads. It was just something that we look forward to every year. But you know, as you get older and more mature, you start to think a little bit more deeply about the significance of that. It's about that connection that you get when you go and you actually put your hands on the earth and you take something from it and you give thanks for it. There's an energy behind that give and take, a reciprocity, and that we exemplify when we're picking the fiddleheads and when we're connecting with the land. That's basically why I chose the fiddlehead for this piece. This whole gardens is about connecting with the land, and I think that's something that we have to maintain as Indigenous people. I want whoever sees a sculpture not to just sit back and view it optically. I want them to actually become part of the work. It's supposed to give you a perspective that you may not have ever thought of or ever seen. You know, that's the intention, is for them to become immersed, get into it, but then to start to look at it and think, well, why is this a woven metal fiddlehead? I'm using the weave because it has sustained our Indigenous livelihood since time immemorial, since the birth of our people from the ash tree. The ash has been probably one of the single most important trees for our people because of what it offered us. And that's what our people have done through every generation, since colonialism started. Our people have used weaving, have used basketry to survive. If you look at a dream catcher or a feather, that would tell you, oh, this is definitely a native piece of artwork or an Indigenous piece of artwork, right? You know, I want people to think beyond those typical iconography that represents Indigenous identity. We need to have artists pushing the boundaries of representation in any time period, in any era. We have to be there.